Do you really think the VCs in Silicon Valley who are pouring billions of dollars into AI care about you? When I say you, I'm talking about the markets in India. I'm talking about the markets in Malaysia and China and everything else. Because what capitalism is creating new markets and new profits. That's what it is. And we've just got a report that $4.4 trillion was created as a part of generative AI. I'm going to say that again. 4.4 trillion. Let me explain to you what's happening, people. We have a proto-ape descendant. That's what we are. And in essence, we invented this idea of free markets and capitalism, which goes way back to the Roman time. It finally took shape in Venice. You could say it hatched as part of mercantile capitalism. The first time the word is used, I believe. That then it grew up as a teenager, creating new markets and driving colonialism and imperialism and globalization. You understand that capitalism is built on a piece of code called compounded annual growth rate, a piece of code put into the system to encourage landowners with infinite potential of gains and profit. That infinite potential of gains and profit is an exponential growth function, which basically says that we can consume all of this at no consequence. Well, over the last 500 years, from the 14th to 15th century, when capitalism in a way started or took off, we've seen collapse of fisheries, we've seen the collapse of forests, we've seen the proliferation of toxins that are now in our bodies and everything else that never be removed. We've seen dead zones and everything else. And now we've reached the point where we are now replacing the descendants of these proto-apes with AI. And we're ushering in what I call the AGI job apocalypse. And everyone is excited about the trillions of dollars you're making. The simple fact is, pretty much every job is going to go with AGI. Now, these capitalists, these venture capitalists, don't give a fuck about that, you losing your job or potentially collapsing the planet, because in their mind, that is not possible. Now, the data scientists, the AI scientists, see the reality of what's going on, and they're trying to put the brakes on things. I'm saying, hey, maybe this AI is going to be a Terminator. It's not going to be a Terminator, people. It's going to devour your job. UnDaoDu.